Denver, Indiana, Oklahoma City. They're in the bottom 10 in corner 3-point attempt rate last season, but they're also in the top 10 in conversion rate. Why don't more teams look for that corner three?
The biggest thing is that it's important to remember that corner threes are an indicator of good offense, but they're not good offense unto themselves, right? If you're a team that just dribbles up the court and tries to pass it to the corner and take a three, like that's not going to be very good offense, like becomes very predictable and so on and so forth. Also, just like think about who are the types of players that take corner threes. They tend to be your least dynamic and least threatening players, right? You're not putting LeBron James in the corner. You're not putting Giannis in the corner. You're not putting Jokic in the corner. You're tending to put guys like Dorian Finney-Smith, Aaron Gordon, guys who are useful players, but are not exactly the type of player that the defense is most concerned about if they can catch the pass. That said, I do think we are actually seeing more corner threes than we have ever before, up from about 9% a couple years ago and like 7% 10 years ago. So teams, I think, are trying to take more corner threes, but it's also just has to do with, is the defense trying to allow those? Because the defense also knows that's one of the most valuable shots in basketball. Even though Oklahoma City allows a ton of corner threes, they're kind of an outlier in terms of defenses that do that. I think Houston was maybe one of the teams that allowed the fewest amount of corner threes, and they were a great defense. And I haven't really got a good idea of what Oklahoma City is doing, other than that they trust that their defenders can get back out to that corner very quickly and close out.
Right.
And also, if you're a team and you're looking at how are we going to play against Oklahoma City, let's try to shoot corner threes. Oklahoma City knows that too. They know you're trying to go for that corner three. So now they can gamble for steals. They can kind of clog up the lanes and get into these passing lanes and try to convert for fast breaks the other way. So I wonder if they're making some kind of trade-off as well, knowing that like, okay, maybe we're going to allow a few more corner threes, but we're also going to create more turnovers because that pass is going to be difficult with all of our limbs and arms in the way.
Do you think we'll ever get to a point where, because obviously you said good teams are not putting their best players in the corner because they have to either initiate the action, be a secondary attacker, stuff like that. Could we ever see a point in basketball where maybe you bring a secondary player, have them initiate offense and have your go-to